morning, everyone. Welcome to Carrie's Culinary Crafts. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Carrie. And here on Carrie's Culinary Crafts, we do all things food. I have been doing a lot of different type of preserving, whether I'm making stuff, putting it in the freezer and dehydrating and canning and all this good stuff. But today I have a couple simple things. One, first I went ahead and harvested a bunch of my onions, both yellow onions or white sweet onions and red onions, and I went ahead and chopped those up and stuck those in the freezer. I do have another batch of those, but I'm not going to do another batch on a video for you since I already did the first batch. But today I have a whole bunch of different kinds of peppers that I'm going to dehydrate and grind down for red pepper flakes. Now I have all kinds of peppers. I have cayenne peppers, I have habanero peppers, I have red jalapeno peppers, some green jalapeno peppers. I usually eat the green ones fresh, and the ones that I let to go to red peppers, then I usually grind those down. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I have the dehydrator in my oven that's already started, and I am going to put some gloves on and I'm going to cut off the stems, leave all the seeds in, leave them whole, and I'm going to go ahead and dehydrate them. I'm not sure how long this is going to take because this is the first time that I'm doing the whole peppers in my oven dehydrator since I got that. I used to do them all the time in my countertop dehydrator, but since I got the oven dehydrator, I'm not real sure how long that's going to take. So we will see, and I will definitely let you know. So it is early morning. Well, not too early. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm still drinking coffee, and I'm going to get started on these peppers. Okay, so I have a colander here of peppers, and I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on. Now these have been washed already and been sitting on my counter, so they are completely dried. And some of them that I pulled out a long time ago, you can see they're already starting to shrivel up and dry up. But I am going to quick start the dehydrate process because I have a lot of peppers. Well, enough peppers that now I can dehydrate and give myself a decent amount of red pepper flakes. Red pepper flakes is something that if I fill a quart jar, it will last me about 2 years. Not quite 2 years, maybe. I am down to this last little bit. And I know the last time that I dehydrated them was like 2 Octobers ago. And I used all cayenne peppers. And they made some really, really good red pepper flakes. But this time I have a mixture of all different kinds of peppers. Like I said, habanero and some red jalapenos. And then I don't know what kind of peppers these were because they were marked incorrectly. They were supposed to be banana peppers. That is what the little tag said, but somehow they got messed up and we got these little red ones. And honestly, I am not sure what kind of peppers they are. I do know that they are hot because I took a bite of one. So they are hot, so I am just going to go ahead and mix them in here with the other peppers. And yeah, and we're going to dehydrate them and make red pepper flakes. I thought at first when they were growing they were like serrano peppers, but they're definitely not. I don't know what they are, but they do have spice. Yes, honey? Okay, sorry about that. My granddaughter was calling me. For those of you that don't know, my granddaughter Sadie, she now lives with us and will be going to school from here. So that is a very exciting thing that has happened in the last 2 weeks. And then also my son's fiance lives here as well. So we got 2 new people in our house, 2 more mouths to feed. And so, yeah, so hopefully I'll be getting back on track since my hands are getting a little better, and do some good what's for dinners and things like that. Considering, you know, working in the kitchen is my favorite thing of all time to do. But anyway, I am going to now get into these peppers. I am just going to chop off the stems and just leave them whole. And I'll go ahead and discard all the stems in here. Yeah, see, there are some green jalapenos here. I usually save those, the green ones, and usually eat them, but I've got a whole bunch. Our jalapeno plants did wonderful this year. So I have plenty of whole jalapenos, green jalapenos. So these young ones that came off a little early, I'm just going to go ahead and dehydrate those. I am not going to be canning any jalapenos or cowboy candy. I did that last year. I did pickled jalapenos and cowboy candy last year. So, and whenever I can something, I do enough for 2 years. So I can alternate every year what I am growing and canning from my garden. So in the purpose of doing the cayennes and the jalapenos, the cayennes were definitely for the red pepper flakes, and jalapenos are for fresh eating. I only did 2 jalapeno plants, and they've both gone crazy. I think the first harvest I got over 40 peppers just from 40 jalapenos just from 2 plants. So definitely didn't need 2, but it came in a 2-pack, so I planted both of them. Okay, and there we go. So these peppers, I'm just going to spread out. The more you have them spread out. Okay, so I have my peppers here. I have them nice and separated in a single layer. The more that they are spread out, the faster they will dehydrate. And I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in my oven, my dehydrator oven. It is set for 150 degrees. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take, but whenever I pull them out and they are done, I will definitely show you and let you know how long it took. Okay, here is my second round of hot peppers that I have dehydrated. These dehydrated for about 6 hours. Because I left them whole, so they did take a little bit longer than if you would like cut them up. But so yeah, they took about 6 hours. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm just going to put these into my spice grinder here, and I'm going to pulse it just to grind them up. I don't want to make it into a powder. I want to make it into red pepper flakes. So I'm just going to pulse it. So we're just given like little tiny pieces. then I will pour into my Red Pepper Flakes jar. I will probably have to do one more round, well, maybe 2 more rounds. I still got tons of peppers out there on those plants. There's got to be at least 40 more peppers that I need to do, which is good because I do want to fill up this entire jar. Yeah, watch breathing in whenever you're doing this. Oh my goodness. Okay, we are about half a jar filled up of my pepper flakes.